So welcome aboard Galeon 420, built in 2018. The reason we wanted to show you guys this one is because it falls under our affordable yachts category. It's just around $500,000. It is a good starter yacht. It's somebody who is just starting out and doesn't have a lot of experience, would be a good boat to get into.
Totally.
It still can accommodate, a family. So we thought it was a good one for somebody who is looking for something newer, because it's only 5 years old.
And as you guys know, Galeon is very innovative. They have a lot of convertible spaces, so this makes this 42-footer definitely a little bit more usable than maybe another 42-footer.
Since you guys are huge fans of the Galeon, every time we put one out, you guys are super excited to see it. We felt like bringing you a used Galeon would be something that a lot of you would enjoy checking out if you cannot afford a brand new one.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, so you're on the hydraulic swim step, which has the swim ladder right there.
Correct.
And then the cable reel for the shore power cable. As you guys can see, this is a structural part going around here, and then this is a little bit further back, so you can slide this bench actually back and forth.
Yeah, we're gonna see it on the other side. Should we open this here?
That is a shore water inlet right there.
Perfect. Okay.
Switching spots.
Yep. Keep going. On our port, we have this famous staircase that you guys know I'm a fan of, that when you put the swim platform down, it allows you to have a nice little steps down into the water.
Yeah, it's a really cool feature for sure.
Okay, coming forward, same thing here. We've got a bit of storage for our lines.
Mm-hmm.
We do have a little boarding door. You gotta lift up to close, but it's good here if you have kids, dogs.
So normally if you would slide this bench back into its original position, you can see the tracks in the cockpit there, but then the backrests would align. And then this door would also align right here where it's actually closing where the gap is.
So what Rico was talking about, this could become a layout cushion. So it will slide on the rails right here, and you can see that this cushion is doubled.
If you lift both of the cushions up at the same time, you see the supports actually underneath there.
Yeah, exactly. So this is pretty awesome entertainment space here in the cockpit. This is our entrance to the engine compartment.
Well, aft compartment behind the engine room, and then you can actually get into the engine room from there as well.
So the engine's a midship on this boat?
Well, yeah, underneath the salon.
Got it.
So here we have an overhead storage compartment. You want to help me open it?
Overhead storage. Okay, hold on, I got one.
It seems to be pretty easy to get out, actually.
Not if you have nails. I can't get that one. I really can't. Oh.
Interesting.
Yeah, if you do want to fish, this would be fishing rod storage, or paddleboard paddles.
Oh, the oars. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of an odd location, but they basically said, hey, why would we not give you storage if it's just an empty cavity?
Empty cavity, right? Yeah.
Which I do understand, you know that.
Okay.
Okay. So
what's in there?
Oh yeah, what's in here? Emergency stop switch, waste tank level, black waste pump.
Oh, okay, got it. And the manual pull handle for the fire extinguishing system.
Let's go forward. We're gonna go forward on our port.
And then we stop quick here. There's the remote control for the swim platform, the transom shower, and here's a valve for the transom shower. Here we have the waste pump out in diesel fill.
All right, keep going forward.
Going forward.
Do have a grab rail right here. It's quite nice.
Actually pretty comfortable walkway forward.
Yeah, exactly.
Especially on a 42-footer. We have a little sideboarding gate right here, integrated.
Oh, interesting location.
Yeah.
I've never noticed it. That's very cool. And the way it flares out, it just sort of gives you a bigger bow.
So underneath the center cushion, we have windows or skylights and then an openable hatch as well on the forward part.
Yeah. So if you want to have a bit more light coming down into the cabin, you just open it up.
Big layout cushion actually.
Yeah,
on a 42-footer. All right, moving forward, we have a searchlight here on the port side of the bow, the foot remote switches for the anchor, the windlass, anchor, and we have small access there to the anchor locker.
All right, and let's go up and show you guys the Flybridge.
How about the windshield, huh?
Yeah, it's just one solid piece.
It's really nice.
Yeah, it looks great. Let's go up to the Flybridge. This is actually a really comfortable Flybridge for a 42-foot boat. I think it's pretty nice for entertaining. If you're going out for a weekend, taking your friends out, want to go out for a cruise on the intercoastal, like, look at this space. Check it out.
Yeah, it's a lot of space.
How fabulous is that? It's a really good, comfortable Flybridge.
Agreed.
So you have a seating area for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. So you can easily, if you put chairs here, you could actually have dinner with 8, which is impressive. We were not able to do that on our Meridian, right?
Yeah, no.
So that's pretty cool. And then what else do we have? There seems like there's tons of storage underneath. Yeah, so storage on both of these. And then right here, we have our sink.
Oh, with cup holders, actually.
What are these little ones for?
Red Bull.
True, right? I've never seen the small ones like that.
Yeah.
Okay. And then here we have some storage, which is also got trash in here. Drink fridge right here.
With a freezer compartment.
And a little canning grill.
Not bad, huh?
Pretty perfect setup. You have a rail here to hang on to. If you're going up and down, you can close this up.
Yeah, weather door.
And then switcheroo. We have a layout cushion here, and we have a sitting area for two, and also another bench for two right there.
Yeah, easy for two people, exactly.
If
Yeah.
you're willing to share the helm.
Visibility is insane. Look at this. You see the entire sideline of the boat comfortably from up here. So the boat is outfitted with Volvo Penta diesels. So we have the shift and throttle control here on the starboard side. We have the VHF radio right below that. Then our trim tab control is right here. Bilge alarm indicator, cup holders, actually two, come in really handy. The Volvo Penta display, and then we have a Raymarine chart plotter on this boat here. The autopilot, fusion stereo control, bow thruster control, nav lights, anchor and horn control, and your stop and start button for the main engines. And we have the Seafire fire suppression system indicator right here.
And also it looks like you can actually open up this whole...
Flip it up.
Yeah, well, no, flip it like this to
Yeah.
the side, right? Not up.
Oh, got it. Okay.
You see it?
Oh, I see the
Yeah.
hinges there.
So you can just literally flip that like that to
Like
be able
this.
to service whatever's underneath,
To
change
get
stuff.
access, yeah.
That's convenient as
Yeah.
well. Ready to go see the interior?
Proper bimini top here. That's nice. TV antenna there. A Raymarine radar and the navigation lights as well as two VHF antennas.
What are these?
These are the brackets when if you would fold back the bimini where all the stainless steel part would sit in.
So if you really want to lower your bridge clearance, like if you want to do the loop, for example, in this, you could do that. Mentioned cup holders here?
Okay, cup holders.
Cup holders! Okay,
let's
going
go.
down. This year we've decided to spice things up. In the kitchen.
So thank you HelloFresh for sponsoring this video. What if I told you you can get 21 free meals plus free shipping? Keep watching.
We actually really enjoy cooking, but with our crazy schedules, we don't always have time to experiment with the new recipes. So we end up making the same go-to 3-4 favorites over and over. And it gets boring, as I'm sure many of you can relate. So we ended up ordering takeout or delivery, and after paying the delivery fees and the tip, man, it gets real expensive.
So doing less takeout is one of my goals for this year, and it's looking like HelloFresh is going to make it pretty easy for me to stick to my resolution.
That's what we're cooking.
Open it.
Their latest line of meals, Fast and Fresh, features rich flavors and great portions that are ready in less than 15 minutes. And the Festive Fare collection features limited time recipes made with seasonal produce and premium proteins. Choose calorie smart and carb smart recipes, or even customize select meals by swapping proteins or sides, upgrading your proteins, or adding proteins to a veggie dish. With HelloFresh, eating well in the new year can be stress-free and delicious.
Speaking of proteins, I'm a vegan. That's a vegan who eats fish and seafood. Well, Rico's on a seafood diet.
Yeah, I eat seafood and I eat it.
But with over 35 weekly recipes, HelloFresh has so many options to choose from to accommodate any lifestyle, diet, or New Year resolution goals.
Like me, I have a weight problem.
Yeah, you can't wait to eat.
You guys know how much we travel, so being able to easily pause deliveries online for as many weeks as needed is a huge bonus. You can also save time and skip the trip to the grocery store and stock up on snacks, sides, desserts, and more at HelloFresh Market.
Simply add them to your weekly order and they will arrive along with your meals.
Go to hellofresh.com, use code NautiStyles21 to get 21 free meals plus free shipping.
Every reason to try it. All right, back to the tour.
So in a typical Galeon fashion, you have a lot of different convertible features here. So this door, as you guys can tell, can fold, kind of accordion style right here. And this whole side is open. AC is really nice in there, so I'm not gonna do all that.
Don't let all the warm air in.
You guys are obviously get it. You've seen plenty of these videos. And what's really cool is this bench right here, you can unlock it and you can just swivel out. So it becomes one long bench right here.
Yep.
That's just pretty slick. And then you have this whole area.
But hang on.
A cockpit.
Even if you don't want to swivel it all the way out,
yes,
you have a reversible backrest here. So if you want to leave it this way, you push it here and people can still sit here on the outside.
Doubles your cockpit space, and then actually that layout really makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And you know, real quickly, before you completely disappear here, you also could add a bit of a shade here, and this could be a really good napping spot.
Very true.
Who would not want to nap here? Okay, coming in. Welcome to the interior. Lots of windows. All the blinds are up, so it's really nice and bright, and you guys can really appreciate how open and airy it feels.
Nice little cute settee here.
This table is high-low, and it also becomes a much larger table.
Yeah.
So you can spin it and open it up. It's going to be nice and big here. Still have a little seating area here as well. It's not a huge salon. It's definitely on a compact size, but because Galeon gives you the chance to make it all open,
it makes a big difference.
Yeah, it makes a huge.
Yeah.
All right, what do we have here?
Right here to our port side when we walk in, we have our light switches, air condition control, then our breaker panel here for the high and the low voltage, fusion control, blue seas is for battery monitor right there, your main battery switches, all the different banks you can turn on and off here, engine, main, anchor, thruster, and so on. Everything right here where you exit or enter the boat. It's kind of convenient.
And then they do have storage everywhere they could.
Oh, hang on, and there is also our generator control.
See, if you don't open, you don't find.
Yep.
Gotta open.
Got a
All
little
right.
pop-up TV right here in the corner.
Oh, okay. Everything you need.
Yep.
And then right here is our access to the actual engine room, right?
Yeah, for service work and so on, you would be able to open these two hatches to get you a little more light and access to the engines.
Well, let's do the helm first.
So it's interesting the way it's laid out. You have the galley a couple of steps down. You have the interior helm one step up. So you just step up here. You have a fantastic visibility from the interior helm, which is not always the case.
You feel so.
You almost feel outside.
Yes, I gotta say, Galeon.
It's like seamless.
That's very cool.
Yeah. So you have an electric window here on the starboard side, and you also have an electric window on the port side. Pretty cool. Cross breeze, open the back. Don't need to run the air condition potentially. So let's walk through the lower helm. Similar situated as the upper helm, just a couple extra switches. But let's walk through. We have the trim tab control, shift and throttle control for the main engines, a cup holder. We have the start and ignition buttons for the main engines. We have the autopilot control, chart plotter right there, engine monitor, the bow thruster control, a yacht controller, on and off button. So the boat has a yacht controller, which is a remote kind of to dock your boat. So you have the main functions on there. Usually it's the thrusters and the main engines, so you can engage, disengage, and also use the thruster with the remote control. Then further to the left, we have the basic switches, including your freshwater pump, engine room blowers, anchor winch, etc., instruments, all the main switches you need to just navigate, and basic functions pretty much of the boat on there. And another cup holder.
Okay.
And that's it.
You know, honestly, what a cool spot for two people to cruise down the intercoastal and actually doing a loop. What a nice spot for a couple to just hang out if you're not up on the Flybridge.
Agreed.
It feels really nice and open. I'm
Cool.
gonna say pretty cool spot.
Let's check out the galley.
Okay, that's my domain. Our galley is also pretty compact. I like how it's open to all the spaces, so it makes it really, really easy here. But it's definitely a one-person galley, you know? So we have a bit of a storage in here. Of course, we have storages right here. We have a double sink, a small little sink here, and a larger. You can close this up to make it a bigger surface, working surface. We have a 2-burner cooktop. Again, you guys, sometimes a lot of you think it's a deal breaker. You could easily upgrade this up and even have a 4-burner. There's definitely space. Right here we have a microwave convection oven, and it continues this way. Storage right here. With a lonely bottle of rum. And then we have our fridge here, which is a good fridge. This is a good brand. Oh, also a lonely bottle. And a fridge. Oh yeah, I missed that. Sorry, there's a drawer. Yeah, so that's our galley. And that
Is there
brings
something
us...
behind me?
Does it open something in there? Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, I love that. I love that they did this.
Yeah, drawers used properly.
Yes, you will need it, because this is our walkway, right?
Yes.
So you don't have the extra storage you would normally have up here.
Yeah, you don't.
Then we're going forward.
Look how open this is here.
Yeah, so this is a 2-cabin layout, 2 cabins, 2 heads. So right here on our starboard, we have our twin cabin. The headroom right here is definitely a bit smaller.
Well, that's right below the helm station.
Exactly, so that's what's taking it away.
But it's plenty to sleep.
But honestly, to sleep, it's okay. Again, if you're 6'7", this is gonna be sort of too short for you.
Yeah.
But for kids, for just normal people my size, this is totally fine. And
I would sleep here.
yeah, it's a great overflow cabin. And you have a hatch right here that you can open.
Oh, cool.
For a bit of a cross breeze. Would be great for a couple and maybe some kids. Would be great both for them, I think, or just a couple. And then right here, we have our hanging locker.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So we hanging locker, some shelves, and another access to
Air conditioning.
Yeah. So then going forward, we do have our day head / head for this cabin here.
Got it.
So it is a wet head. We have a sink, a bit of storage down here. Oh yeah, actually, it's pretty sweet. Yeah, so I have storage there, and we have our head. This is our curtain that we can close up in order to keep this space dry.
That's not bad, actually. It's a good size.
And then we're going forward into our owner's cabin. So you guys see these are our windows that right now are covered by the cushion. If you wanted to have nice and bright in here, it would be super bright if we open everything up. We had one of these hatches in our old boat, and we ended up covering it just because it just was waking you up at like 5 in the morning.
Yeah, everybody was always saying it's too bright.
It's too bright. So anyway, this is the option. So what do we have? Let's see. We have our hanging locker.
Got a TV right there.
And then right here, actually, you have a little bit of a sort of desk possibility. You know, you could put your computer here and you'll be able to do some work if you're sitting at night here.
Totally.
A bit of storage there. Exposed storage on the outports. And that side is pretty much matching, except you don't have a hanging locker, you just have that. You want to pop that open?
This one here?
Yeah, you have that. Oh, that's cute. And then also, look, they have a lower storage there.
Yeah, more
And
storage.
they are right there. And we have a drawer here.
Oh, big one, actually.
Very, very deep drawer. And now we're gonna go into the owner's cabin head. Full-size mirror. We do have some storage down here. We have the same as on the other side, the sliding storage here. This is a large sink, actually, for this cabin, for this head.
Well, they were able to get that large of sink on top there because it's sitting on top, so it can be over the base.
And what does our shower look like? So the shower is pretty decent. It's definitely a one-person shower. It's workable. I would say if you're really tall and big, this might be a bit difficult, but you can also use that one. That one gives you a lot more space.
True.
Okay. So, should we check out what our engine compartment looks like? You ready for it? He's so spoiled now with all the real walk-in engine rooms. That's what happens when you do too many tours of too many super yachts. And make sure to stay for the outtakes right after the specs.
Take this long staircase down. No, just kidding. Alrighty guys, like down here we have the Fisher Panda generator right away pretty much when you get in, and then there is not much headroom. As you guys can see, it is definitely on the smaller side. So we have the 2 main engines right here, seacock for the starboard engine right there, the sea strainer right over there. Similar setup on the port side, the fuel tanks on the outboard side, as you guys can see there, and over here. Got our transmissions here, and then a straight shaft out. Here you can see it a little bit better right there. Yep, the fire suppression system all the way forward. And that's it. So you see these 2 hatches. I don't know if you can see them, actually, the 2 panels which come out to do your engine service. That's it. Let me turn around, see if we see anything else. Here on the aft portion, see our rudder posts and the tie rod right here. Actuator for the hydraulic steering. Got some batteries sitting in the back there. A little hydraulic pack for the hydraulic swim platform. On the port side here, all the way aft, we have the water heater and some more batteries for the house bank and the port engine. And if you're wondering what this is a muffler mixing part for the exhaust, the water overboard. That's it. And enjoy the outtakes right after the specs of the boat.
So on our port, got all turned around.
Going
What
forward?
is, oh yeah. I was already going in the
No,
interior.
no.
All right, ready to go up?
Yep.
Okay,
Check out the... Go ahead.
You could easily upgrade this up and even have a 4-burner. There's definitely space.
You upgrade
And
this up?
Upgrade this up.
Well, not upgrade it down, right?
You can upgrade it.